my name is Anneke van Giersbergen of VUUR and you're watching Impact Channel. And I'm eating chimney cake, which I love.
Greetings everyone, our guest today is Anneke van Giersbergen from VUUR.
Perfect.
Perfect, thank you. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
And welcome to Hungary.
Thank you so
How
much.
is the tour so far?
The tour's been great. To be honest with you, when we started, I wasn't sure if this were going to be great because we are a new band. And although people know me and us from previous stuff for many years, it still is a new band and a new name, new sound. And this is pretty quick for a new band to do a headline tour.
Alright.
So we did some stuff and we did the opening act for Epica, that was wonderful. But still, to be on your own immediately is something, it's kind of a leap. So in the beginning I was reluctant and I thought, oh, what if people don't show up, because the pre-sales weren't super high and I want them to be. But turns out we started playing and it starts growing. And that makes me feel very good, and that makes me feel very proud because I'm so proud of this band and this album. But people have to get used to the new sound and they have to get acquainted with this new band. So yeah, it's fantastic to see it grow, like steady grow. And people who do come to the show, they are really into it. So that fills my heart, you know, that people are totally going for this, and that's great.
And how do you warm up before the shows? Do you have any special rituals?
I should warm up more, but so I forget a lot of the times, and then the band starts playing, and I'm always a little bit later, you know, with the first song, and I'm always like, oh shit, I should have warmed up. But if I do, I warm up just a little bit. Not like big scales or loud singing, just a little bit of humming, a little bit of making, because usually after a few days of touring, when you sing every day, there you develop a little bit of this is not a very nice story, but you develop a little bit of slime and because your body tries to protect your throat, so
yeah, right.
it accumulates a little bit. So you have to sing it loose, so I do a little bit of humming and a little bit of soft singing, and then yeah, just go. But after a few days, I always have a little edge on my voice. But I can sing with it, so it's cool.
And what do you feel when you perform on stage? What's in your mind?
I a lot of times just really think, like, I love this. And I'm a simple girl, right? So I love singing, I love performing. I love it when people are into it, and then that you can share that, which makes, and I always say that on stage, which makes it a little bubble of everybody enjoying one thing, is the love for music. And I love that, you know, the whole thing around it. I love sound checking, I love being backstage, I love traveling, I love being in like the randomness of everyday life on tour. And I love singing, man. Yeah.
What is the most demanding part of touring?
I think really keeping your health going on tour. Because usually in a tour bus or in an airplane, airports, in venues, there's always, how do you say, air conditioning?
Yeah, right.
Or dust, or different climates every day. And that affects your health and the voice especially. So I think the biggest challenge is really eat well, sleep well, which is not very rock and roll. But however, we do like a party every now and then. You have to let go every once in a while. But normally we are very concentrated. We are very all about playing this show and being as good as we can be.
And how do you recharge your batteries?
I try to sleep well. I think sleeping is the best medicine for anything, although sometimes you don't get your hours of sleep because it's hard work. But when you're on the tour bus it's okay because then after the show you just can go right to bed. And a lot of times I do, or I watch a movie.
What's your favorite movie?
You know, the other day we were watching Me with the Family because I have a son of 12, and we always try to feed him with good movies. And we watched Shawshank Redemption,
All right.
which is a wonderful, wonderful movie. That's definitely one of the top 5 movies.
How about Green Mile?
Same thing, super good movie. Same atmosphere, yeah.
Do you have any favorite places to visit as a tourist, or even as an artist?
Yeah, we hardly go on vacation.
All right.
But I do travel a lot. I love places in South America. For some reason, as a total Dutchie, I feel at home in Rio de Janeiro. So I love those places. I love some European places like Berlin. It's one of my favorite cities. Yeah. This city, Budapest, beautiful, beautiful city.
Good to hear.
Yeah, I just heard it's my 15th time here.
Is it?
Yeah.
Wow.
I didn't know.
As a travel musician, what have you learned from other cultures when you had interaction with other people?
I learned that a lot of countries are more, although economically and politically more challenged than Holland, are more loving and warm-hearted and welcoming to other people, to visitors. And sometimes it shocks me how good of a life we have in Holland. It's a small country. We have issues, but not as huge as other countries. For instance, countries who are in conflict situations or whatever. And still, a lot of people complain a lot. Maybe because we have it good, we don't want to lose it, and we complain, and we are scared that everything might change. So I would understand it, but you know, sometimes you go somewhere and there's nothing, and people are just so kind. It shocks me. Yeah.
You're from Netherlands. What do you think? What the world can learn from the Dutch? What are the values that you would like to pass to the people as a Dutch person?
I think the Dutch are very honest, and sometimes I notice when you talk to somebody from another culture that we are super brutally honest with each other. So if we don't, maybe that's a complaining thing as well, because you just say what we feel or whatever. But in a way, we work hard. We've always been sailors because we have a lot of sea around us, so we work hard. We have not such a good climate, or we have a good climate, but a lot of times it's cold and rainy. So we are kind of used to working hard, working in the rain, working outside, being in nature, and being at sea, which makes us like a traveling folk, but also hard-working folk. And I think I adapted that very much. I think that's my Dutch thing, is that we are honest to each other, brutally, sometimes not nice. Just lie to me, you think sometimes. And I like hard working. I like working hard, also with the band, you know, to write, to make music, to for instance now, to put this band on the map is something I do with my like full 100% concentration and work ethic.
And you have a son, Finn. He's 12 years old, right?
Yeah, almost 13.
Almost 13.
Next week, yeah.
What are the values that you want to pass to him as a mother?
Well, maybe, you know, those things, like if you want something, work for it. You know, try to make it happen for yourself or for the people around you, and also be kind. You know, it sounds simple, but for some reason we have to make an effort in being kind to one another. And I think it's very important to make yourself happy, but make your surroundings, you know, the people you love, happy too. And but I see Finn, you know, he is a bright young man. He's much brighter than I am, you know, even already. He has a sort of inner compass. He already knows where to go. We just have to nudge him in the right direction. But he already knows things, and he already feels like what's the right way to go about things in life in general. And I think that makes me, this reassures me very much.
Alright, so what are your plans for this year?
Good question. We already started writing for a new album, and because I want to keep this train going. And we're going to tour a lot more. We go to South America, North America, probably, and a lot of Europe still, some festivals. And in between we're writing new stuff, recording next year, releasing next year. I hope. Yeah.
Do you have any last words to your fans?
Well, I love being here, so I hope we come back soon, either as a support act or as a main, for our main shows, or in any capacity. We love playing here. We love this boat. It's a great place to play. So yeah, hope to come back soon.
Thank you very much for the interview.
Thank you. Good
Danke.